It's a pretty active pattern, Chris. We're looking at snow chances about every other day. This is that clipper train that we're talking about. And no major snowstorms are in the forecast, but more or less these kind of nuisance events that we're going to get a little bit of snow each and every time. And it's about every other day that we're going to see more of the measurable snowfall. So let's talk about the alert. Our next alert, that actually comes tomorrow afternoon and evening. Looks like a snowy evening and early overnight for Saturday. The brunt of this system aiming across southern Minnesota. Twin Cities kind of on the northern edge of this, but several inches are possible even here with more snow the further south you go. Some parts of the far southern Minnesota, the I-90 corridor, possibly could get up to 6 inches of snowfall. So slippery travel with the emphasis the tail end of the day. Now, speaking of snowy travel, this is what the current road conditions look like, and kind of a mixed bag across the region. Many roads at least partially covered with a dusting to up to an inch of snowfall. Not a lot of snow. It doesn't take a whole lot to really grease up the roads, and that's exactly what we're seeing. The benefit, however, is temperatures right now are a whole lot warmer than they were earlier this week, so the road salts will be more effective at allowing that snow to melt on the road. So once the snow wraps up here, we should see road conditions improve quickly by the time we head into the evening commute. There's the back edge of the snow currently moving its way through the Twin Cities, still snowing in southeastern Minnesota, but again, a total of about an inch or so possible for us. We get a little lull from this afternoon through at least the first half of tomorrow, but then our next weather system starts to move in from the Pacific Northwest. This one has a little bit more potency to it, and we do expect at least plowable amounts of snow through parts of Minnesota. But again, that emphasis is across the south. This is Microcast. There's the departing snowfall this afternoon. Again, quiet conditions the rest of this evening through at least the first half of tomorrow. This is 8 a.m. The snow just starting to move into far western Minnesota. Snow arriving early to mid-afternoon around the Twin Cities. The darker the blue shaded area, the heavier the snowfall is expected. And notice it's areas along the Minnesota River Valley, I-90 corridor, Mankato down towards Albert Lea. Those areas will see the brunt of this system. Here in the Twin Cities, kind of on the northern edge. So basically areas along and north of I-94, less impacts from this system. And this is going to be impacting us from Saturday afternoon through about midnight, early Sunday morning. No snowfall for Sunday, but then here comes the colder conditions. Here's how much snow we're expecting for this second system. Anywhere between 3 and 5 inches in that deep blue shaded area. That includes areas from Ortonville down towards Granite Falls, New Ulm, Albert Lea, Rochester in that as well. Twin Cities, couple inches possible with less the further north you go. So the timing again is mainly afternoon into the evening hours. That's when we expect the snowiest conditions, and you can see temperatures tomorrow will be noticeably cooler than the 30 degrees we see today. We'll see 20 for a high on Saturday, and then many of us might be staying in the single digits as we head into Sunday. So for today, snow ends 29 degrees. That's our forecast high, feeling warmer than the last couple of days, and even some parts of southwest Minnesota warmer than freezing this afternoon. Let's head into tomorrow. Cooler air, snowy conditions the tail end of the day with the emphasis across southern Minnesota. And as we head into Sunday, it's just cold sunshine. Temperatures single digits, but at least the wind is going to be fairly light as we head into Sunday. And we get snowier from there. Chance for some light snow on Monday. Probably not a lot from that system. And then another somewhat potent clipper system later Tuesday into Wednesday morning. They could give us another chance for snow, followed by another push of Arctic air. And if you're not a huge fan of these really cold outbreaks, there are some things that happen in the sky to make you maybe appreciate them a little bit more.